morning, everyone. It's Tracy Steen of Move Daily Fitness. Hey, are you concerned with some of the ingredients in your beauty products? Are you concerned about increasing your wellness with your beauty products? Well, that's what this video is about all today. I'm here with Niki from the Green Vanity. She's the owner of this holistic beauty lounge, and she is all about clean beauty, right? So we're going to talk about it coming up. Okay, Niki, so I'm really impressed with your shop. It's beautiful in here. There's so many different products that she sells. I think a buzzword right now is that people are looking for clean beauty. They want to increase their wellness, and they're recognizing that a lot of products have a lot of crap in them.
A lot of crap.
What do you have to say about that?
I have so much to say about that.
I know what you do.
Push pause and make some tea.
That's
I've
right.
got some things to say, but to put it into a nutshell, there is a lot of toxins in our products, and we know that now. We all have Facebook. We're getting stuff shared on our pages every day.
Yeah.
And a lot of people too are really noticing the ethics portion too. So from like a mental wellness position to, we're feeling that kind of shame and guilt, which isn't healthy for us either. So
Right.
ethics is a huge part of the conversation. Mm-hmm. And then there's the whole other thing of the overbuying and the shame that goes with that too, when we have that box under the sink of things that we regret buying. And our beauty rituals have become more of a guilt thing than an actual self-care experience. So the layers of toxic beauty is more than just what's in them, like toxin ingredient wise. It's what's happening to us mentally, what's happening to us spiritually as we're experiencing our beauty rituals. So,
Okay, I've never actually put that together like that before. But you know what, that does make a lot of sense because you carry a lot of energy in your thoughts.
Absolutely.
Right, and if you're hoarding stuff, if you have a lot of junk, and then, you're feeling maybe some guilt over all the animal testing, it might hinder your growth in your wellness.
Absolutely, and your whole beauty and self-care experience, because the deeper we get into personal care and self-care, the more we actually recognize the dialogue that's happening within us during the experience. And if while we're putting on our makeup, we're telling ourselves how unattractive we are and how we need to cover that up, the makeup's not actually helping us. The makeup's covering a thing that we've subscribed to as being real, which may not be. And add to that, if there is toxic ingredients in it, it is a burden on our body and our immune system too.
Yeah. Now, you used to work for a bigger company that wasn't holistic beauty, right?
Correct. I did 20 years in the mainstream beauty industry.
Right.
And the toxicity, both mentally and ingredient-wise, actually collapsed my immune system, which is what was part of my motivation to go clean and share my experience with people and create a safe space for them to buy things that weren't toxic or unethical. And the dialogue and shopping experience was holistic in the way of feeling beautiful and able to care for themselves in a positive way.
So what is, if we're just thinking, this is kind of new to me, I'm not really familiar with making this shift, but I want to do something different, I want to increase my wellness. What's one of the first steps that we can take into moving towards purchasing products that are cleaner and healthier for us in our environment?
Yeah, and that's a key part of it for sure, is the good for the environment. Because a lot of people, when they have that aha moment and they're like, I want to go clean now, they go to their bathroom and they do this massive purge, grab everything and throw it in the garbage. But we have millions of people who are starting to become more conscious and aware, and our landfills are loaded with stuff that's unused. The shame stuff, it's like, this one last time, I'll just throw it in the garbage. No, sustainability is inclusive of taking ownership of what we've already purchased. And one thing at a time. You run out of a mascara, get a clean mascara. You need a new cleanser, get a clean cleanser. If something's been sitting in the drawer for 3 years, chances are you don't need to replace it. Don't just buy it because you're supposed to have it. If you don't use it, it's not for you, and that's okay too. There's no rules about what products you have to use. Use what works for you and only replenish what makes sense for you, and that's the sustainability portion.
Yeah, that I like, because I think some people would probably go, okay, I'm just going to throw everything out. That always feels so wasteful too. It's like, okay, don't do that, but now that you know better, do better. Make a different choice the next time you go.
Absolutely, and what I've learned in my years doing this and helping people transition is that's a 2 to 3 year process from that kind of aha moment till you're looking looking at your beauty bag going, I am really comfortable with everything I have here and I'm really using everything 2 to 3 years. So don't feel bad that it takes that long. Just be really aware that each purchase needs to be more mindful.
And that brings me to the point of, you know, in my mind, I might think, well, clean beauty is more expensive, but it lasts a long time. Like 2 to 3 years, you may be paying how much more for a product?
It's the same as the mainstream beauty industry. There's brands that are more expensive and there's brands that are more affordable. There isn't a restriction on what you can get going clean. That is a bit of a myth that if you're going clean, it's going to be more expensive. There is something for every budget in the clean realm.
That's good.
It's just making sure that it is indeed clean. Unfortunately, clean, natural, non-toxic, organic, all these things are not regulated words. So anyone can throw organic on a package and it doesn't necessarily make it organic. So
how do you know then?
You gotta flip it over and read the ingredients. If you're not reading the ingredients, you don't know for sure. The word organic means nothing, so flip it over. And I always say, that's not your job, that's my job.
So what are some of the things that we might want to look for in ingredients? Or what are some things like buzzwords that we don't want to see?
Yeah, most people are familiar with the fragrancing, parabens, synthetic colors. Different preservatives are more the problems in synthetics. But everyone gets to kind of draw their own hard line on that because someone's idea of toxic can be a little different than mine.
That's true.
I'm a purist. Like that's like
sure.
I'm zero tolerance. I won't even do GMO. Like if it's GMO, it's not welcome. If it's not, the particle size isn't controlled, and it's a no for me. But everyone gets to draw their hard line. So kind of have that conversation with yourself and go, what am I okay with, and what am I not okay with, and just kind of have your little checklist. So when you flip it over and read that ingredient listing, you can check for your personal offenders in here.
Yeah, I like that you said that it's individual for everyone.
Absolutely.
I think that's important because then you don't feel like you're left out of the game. You know, if you don't have the same beliefs or opinions as someone else. But we can still all make movements towards wellness by making small choices and making, doing one step towards making a difference.
Absolutely.
Now, you were saying that you do some recycling here. Can you tell us about that program?
Yeah, it is one of the things as we are going through our things and emptying things. So many of the weird cosmetic, like tubes and compacts and bits and things, just don't belong down the municipal recycle programs.
Right.
So we are a TerraCycle depot here, so you can bring all your
TerraCycle?
TerraCycle depot, yeah. So you can bring to us your lipstick tubes, mascara things, compacts. We just ask that you scrape any makeup out, and it's really important that you scrape it into the garbage, not down the toilet or the sink. We don't want all the products going down our waterways. And don't use any water to rinse them, because if any mold grows in them, then the depot can't take them. So bring them as best you can. I mean, good luck cleaning out a mascara tube. I totally get it. But bring it to me, and I will happily make sure they get recycled into something useful instead of burdening our landfills.
Yeah, so you could always check on your local internet to see if there's a place, that TerraCycling plant in your location.
Yeah, different depots, different retailers have access to the recycle box, and they will take the cosmetics plastics.
That's great. You know what? I didn't know that. So
It's a thing.
I'm going to be doing that. It's a thing.
It's a thing.
Okay, if you want to check out Niki's YouTube channel, she's brand new over on YouTube, so let's go over there, give her some love. I'm going to link her handle right below in the description box, so make sure that you check that out. As always, move daily in your fitness, today in your wellness, and especially in your beauty wellness. Make some choices today that are going to increase your health, and if that means to go into some clean beauty store or go online and look at some products, make small purchases and make small changes, then that's what you should do, and we encourage you to do that. All right, we will see you in the next video.